Good evening, universe. Tonight, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a tier ranking list, but it's not going to be different just because of that. I'm also going to be, instead of doing bookish content tonight, I really felt like just kind of talking about what my favorite Kingdom Hearts games were. So I'm going to be tier ranking those guys. I do want to start off by saying that if my voice sounds a little bit softer or different than usual, it's because I have a little bit of a throat cold thing going on right now. So I'm trying to take it kind of gentle so that I can ramble for a long time. I'm sorry about the reflection of the computer in my glasses. That's good, right? Alright, so first off, we've got our tiers. The best tier, we've got My Heart is a Moon. If you've played Kingdom Hearts, you know this awesome imagery of the big ol' moon heart that symbolizes Kingdom Hearts. This means that it is the best it could be. Good times. I enjoyed the game. My heart hasn't quite transformed into a moon yet. Meh. It's just, you know, it's okay. It's fine. I'm enjoying some aspects and other aspects are not so great. Next we have our What is Going On tier, because usually when I'm not enjoying a Kingdom Hearts game, it's because the plot has gone into a direction. It's not that it's just gone off the rails, it's that it has gone off the rails into the ocean, and then there was a black hole in the ocean, and then it drove into there. And then it was transformed into like an angel on the other side. And so that's usually what causes me to not have a great time with Kingdom Hearts. Beneath that, we've got I am straight up not having a good time. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I enjoy a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games, so I don't think there's going to be anything in this tier. Maybe. We'll see. And then we've got Have Not Played. This is mostly just going to be for the compilations and the mobile games. So let's go ahead and do that right now, actually. Let's get this out of the way. So we've got, I think this is Union Cross. These little drawings are so small. I think this is Union Cross. Yeah. So this is the Kingdom Hearts mobile game. I haven't played that. Other Kingdom Hearts mobile image. Are they different? I don't know. I don't actually know this. Okay, let's... This is a terrible way to start. I look like I don't know what I'm doing at all. Great. Perfect. Let's start with Kingdom Hearts 1. Let's move on to Kingdom Hearts 1. The game that started it all. I still have a lot of nostalgia looking back at this cover. Like, I remember seeing that and being so excited, and I would troll the website like every day, seeing if there were updates, seeing what worlds were included, and the first time I played it, I definitely had a great time. Going back, the battle system is super clunky, and that might just be because I'm spoiled with 2 and 3, and you know, it was kind of a different time, but also that final battle with Ansem took me so long, and I was pretty young when I did it, but still, this is an E for everyone game. Why did it take me so long? I'm gonna go with good times, because I had enough fun with Kingdom Hearts 1 to enjoy the rest of the series, to be interested and excited about the rest of the series. Alright, so then we've got Birth by Sleep. This one, I played it on the PSP, the original. I kind of feel like Birth by Sleep is way better than Kingdom Hearts 1 though. I'm gonna downgrade this guy to 1. I'm gonna downgrade it to meh, because I feel like that's the most accurate. Alright, great. I can't see what this is. Is this coded? Yeah, I didn't play original coded, but I did play the port to the DS, I think, recoded. It does say DS right there. The first time I played it, I loved it so much. I think this is gonna be a theme. It had all these different interesting types of activities, and like it wasn't just the run and attack and do combos and stuff like that. That is typically the case with Kingdom Hearts games. There would also be like these side scroller portions and this run around and hit block portion that I really liked. But then I went back and tried to play it again recently, and I don't know if I was just in a bad mood that day or what, but I was not having fun with it at all. I'm gonna put this in What is Going On, because I was deeply confused, and I still am deeply confused about whether I like this game or not. We have Kingdom Hearts Days, 358 Days Over 2. I loved this game. I had so much fun with it. I loved playing as Roxas. Axel is one of my all-time favorite characters, so I loved getting to see so much of him. Unfortunately, this game was plagued by the existence of Xion, who I loathe, and I hated that. Without Xion, this game would have been in My Heart is a Moon, but since it did have Xion, and because of that final cutscene that I can never forget, this is only going to be in good times. I did also really enjoy the battle system. I liked having this little system of go do these missions and stuff like that. I thought that was really fun. And also this one has the Nobody Moogle in it, which is so cute. I love him so much. Then we've got Dream Drop Distance for the 3DS. It had a 3D mode, but that makes me nauseous, so I never used it unless I accidentally swiped it. This guy, it turns my heart into a moon because you get to play as Riku, who I adore. You also get to play as Sora, who I still love. Sora is exploring the darkness, kind of accidentally falling into the darkness, getting dragged down below. It's his turn, and it's Riku's turn to pull him out of it. He's been there. I love this story so much because you cut to the two characters that I play the series for. The battle system is fantastic. It's so smooth and satisfying and fun. Everything about this game is great. I even liked the time travel stuff. Mostly. I think it was done pretty well, all things considered. Why did I pick such small... Okay, what is this? It's like impossible for me to tell what these are from the very tiny images. Pretty sure these next couple are all the re-releases, like the compilations. I think this is 1.5, 2.5, and I think this is 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. I did not play any of the re-releases because I'd already played the originals, and I still had them on all their original systems, so I figured I would just do that, and I couldn't really justify spending the amount of money that it would take to get the tiny little extra bits of lore. I do wish that I had that extra lore, but it also never felt right to look it up, so I'm just kind of missing that information. Kingdom Hearts also does a pretty good job of recapping stuff, so I knew I could count on it for that. Kingdom Hearts 2. Yep. Between the two of those, I would not be able to decide which one is better. Admittedly, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2 in a while, but it was great. It introduced a whole bunch of new characters. It had great emotional beats. The worlds were super fun. I loved Sora's different modes, like Master forms, the Drive forms, like Valor form, Wisdom form. Like, that was such a cool way to integrate Donald and Goofy into Sora more directly, like kind of literally. And that was really cool, especially because Sora is always saying his friends are his power, and then they actually become his power. I thought that was great. And then we have Kingdom Hearts 3. I haven't actually played Remind yet because I've been replaying 3 on critical mode, and I want to beat it in that first. And I haven't gotten there yet, but everything that I've played so far, I really loved. This is difficult for me because I didn't feel at first like it was the conclusion that we were promised, but going back and playing it again, I really think it was awesome. I had such a good time, and yeah, it turns my heart into a moon. I can't deny its power. The battle system is great. I do wish there were drive forms like there were in 2 or something similar. Like, I really like transformative things, but the Keyblade forms are also really good. I enjoy those a lot. I love how you can have so many party members so that you can have the cool guests from each world without having to say goodbye to Donald or Goofy. Also, the fact that they changed Donald's AI is amazing. Like, makes such a difference. I love being cured by Donald instead of dying for no reason. And finally, oh, I do want to point out that I had 13 games on this list, which is extremely satisfying. So then the last game is Chain of Memories, which I played originally on the GBA, and then also I played the re-release on the PlayStation because I liked seeing it on the big screen and it felt a lot more satisfying to me that way. So I actually have played both releases of this. I thought it was great. I love the card battle system. I didn't think I would at first. I remember being extremely skeptical, but I thought it was awesome. Once again, you get to play as Riku, and I loved the storyline with Naminé. Naminé, I think, was a better lead than Kairi in a lot of ways, because you get so much more of her character than you do in any of the Kingdom Hearts games from Kairi. So I'm gonna put that one in My Heart is a Moon, which surprises me. I didn't realize I liked it that much until I started talking about it just now. Yeah. So this is actually a lot higher ratings than I expected, but I know I'm a fan. That reminds me, I'm so excited for the release of the new game this winter, starring Kairi. I really hope that we get a really good look into her character and that she's really well developed in this game, since it's going to be centered on her. Yeah, so if you guys are fans of Kingdom Hearts, please tell me how you would have ranked these. Should I play one of the mobile games? Do you think, if you guys have played the mobile games, do you think it's worth the extra lore to play it? Because I haven't really been excited. I have terrible posture, sorry about that. I haven't really been excited to play it on mobile, but I am kind of interested. So if you are a fan of the games and you've played it on mobile, please tell me if it was satisfying. Thank you so much for putting up with my dying throat and listening to me talk about video games. Have a good night, universe.